Good morning, ladies. I just wanted to jump on here really quickly. Let me adjust this and say happy Thursday. We are in the 5-day countdown until the new year. So in 5 days, it's going to be 2019. I can't believe that. It's kind of crazy. So I wanted to jump on here. If you're on my email list for ladyjeepers.com, you got an email from me this morning talking about I want to do a 5-day countdown challenge to the new year. This is something that I use for myself, some processes, some different exercises that I do to help how I want to step into the new year. I know this isn't Jeep related, but it does really affect our lives, and how we feel. And that, of course, transfers over into every aspect of our life. And I believe that our Jeep is our vessel for helping to create joy and strength and everything in ourselves that we want to become. So for the end of 2018, I wanted to take these last 5 days and invite you to join me every day to do a quick 5-day countdown with a little challenge exercise every day to ring in the new year to try to help make sure that, we are in the best place for ourselves, how we're feeling, and what we're going to create in our life moving into 2019. So if you are not on our email list and you want to be getting the daily emails, I will put a link below where you can go ahead and just click and put in your email so that every morning at 8 o'clock you'll get an email, and then I'm going to jump on here at 10 o'clock every day and kind of just share the exercise for the day with everybody. So I hope you will jump on with me. Hi, Dawn. Good morning. Thank you for jumping on here. So for today, as our very first day of the 5-day countdown for the new year, I shared with you, so there are 2 reasons why people are excited for the new year. One of them is that they have had such a hard time in 2019, maybe, or 2018, maybe such a rough year that they are just wishing to get to 2019, to start over, to get a new year, hoping things get better. Or the second reason is they had such a great year in 2018. Things are going so great. They're so excited to ring in the new year for 2019 and just kind of see what's in store, keep that forward momentum and everything that's going so great carry over going forward. So if you kind of think about it that way, what I like to do for me personally is take the time, these last 5 days to really think about where I am at mindset wise, how I'm feeling, what I'm looking forward to going forward into the new year. Because I kind of look at it as, as I make that step, if you imagine kind of stepping into the new year, I want to make sure that I'm in the right place so that I start my new year, so 2019, off really the best that it can be, to ensure that that's going to be an amazing year. Hi, Stacy. Good morning. I know for me, I'm excited because 2018 has been a great year. And there's so many amazing things I know that we have coming out from Lady Jeepers for 2019. I'm so excited. It would be very easy for me to just be like, oh, let's rush and jump into the new year and just keep going from where we are. But this is the time we need to take a little bit of time to work on kind of being quiet, reflecting, thinking about how we want to really process moving forward. Good morning, Beth. So I'm just going to share with you really quickly the exercise that I would like to share with you today. And again, these are all exercises that I use. I kind of take the last 5 days of the year to be kind of quiet, and make sure that I'm in the right mindset, the right space, feeling the right way. So for today, I wanted to go ahead and share with you what I'd like you to do for today's exercise. It's really easy. You can spend as much time as you want to on this, or you can do this in 5 or 10 minutes, is to just go ahead and take a blank piece of paper and grab a pen and make a list of what you're thankful for this year, for 2018. And, think about, we want to find the 5 most amazing, special, heartwarming, emotional moments that really touched us for the year, that were special, that kind of invoke that emotion within ourselves. So take that blank piece of paper and write out those special moments for 2018. And it can really be as simple as, someone buying my coffee ahead of me at Starbucks, and how it made me feel very thankful, and kind of stop for a minute and be like, wow, that's really nice for somebody to do something nice for a stranger. It could be getting a promotion at work. Another one for me was my daughter got her permit. So learning how to drive, and she was driving home from the permit office. Like, she just got her permit. She was allowed to drive on the road finally. She was so excited. She was in my Jeep. We're driving home, and she was so terrified to get close to the white line on the road because of the cars coming at her, that every time a car would come at her, she'd want to go towards the shoulder, towards the right side of the road. And at one point, I really thought we were taking out a mailbox. And, I'm laughing. I was terrified, in the moment, because I was like, oh my God, don't hit something in my Jeep. But, it was a moment that, for me, it was joyous that we got to share that very first moment together. And that is something that, I will always remember, and she will always remember, because we still joke about it. She's been driving now, for, 8 months. And, I'll still randomly, as we're driving down the road, be like, oh, watch out for the mailbox. So you get the idea, right? What has happened and how you felt in the moment. So that's the most important thing too. As you're making this list, just go ahead and I call it kind of like a brain dump. Just put everything down there that you can think of that happened for 2018, and also put how you felt, like how it made you feel, and go back and kind of relive that for a moment. I kind of feel that joy and that happiness, and let that kind of fill you up as you're going through this. And once you've written down kind of everything you can think of, then go back through and either put a star or circle the 5 kind of incredible moments, or the 5 moments that really meant the most to you, or invoked the most emotion or happiness or joy or whatever it might be inside of you for 2018. And then a little side note, as you're doing this exercise, especially if you had some hard things happen in 2018, I'll share with you, I made some decisions and left a business that I was running with a partner, really kind of made some big changes, shifted what I was doing, in my professional life. And then also in my personal life, I kind of changed my priorities. And so a lot changed for me in 2018. So I had some really hard moments, hard conversations with people that definitely were not easy, lots of mixed emotions. But right now for this exercise, anytime those little negative voices kind of jump in, or they want to tell you about the bad things that happen, or like, oh, well, this happened, or, any of that negativity, I want you to just kind of tell that voice, like, shut up, we're not going there right now, and be diligent about that. So anytime you start to kind of hear that little negative self voice that wants to jump in and kind of take over or knock down what you're doing, just make sure right away you're going to go ahead and shut that off. So another thing is, I know some people are going to be like, oh, well, this year was so hard and I hated this year and only bad things happened. And I understand that. We all have years that are tough, that are harder, where we have a lot of struggles. But remember, even if it's just 5 really small things that you can go back and be appreciative of and really kind of feel that and own that in your body, that is what's going to help you as you're moving forward through these other exercises for these 5 days. But it's also really going to help you because it's giving you a positive place and a place where you do feel appreciation to kind of start going back to. Because another thing I want to share with you is, something I know I was raised with hearing all the time was, well, other people have it so much worse. And that's probably true, that there's somebody out there, no matter how hard your year has been, that has had a harder year. But that is going into more of a negative when you're thinking about that, of saying, you know, you're going to the negative place of things are bad for me, but somebody else has it worse. Well, so what I want to do and create for these next 5 days really is working on how to bring yourself into the best place that you can be and the best feeling place that you can be to move forward into 2019. Because the energy that you're going to carry forward, how you feel, how you're looking at things, what's happening in your life, that is going to carry right through forward with you into the new year for 2019. So right now is the time to be able to shift, you know, shift how you're thinking, shift how you're feeling, so that when you move into 2019, you can be bringing forward a lot of new and exciting things if you can set that up for yourself. So that is my goal for these 5 days, is to jump on every day and give you an exercise that is going to help, so that on New Year's Eve, as you're moving into the new year, you can be in the best place possible for you and how you feel, so that you're bringing in the best you and the best new year that you can. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Beth. Good morning, Stacy. Thank you, ladies, for jumping on here. So that is today's exercise, and I can't wait to hear what you ladies come up with. And then again, if you're not on the email list and you would like to get the emails every morning, I'm going to put the link below in this video. All you have to do is put in your email address, and you'll get the email at 8. And then at 10, I'm going to jump on. We'll do a little overview of the exercise, kind of the challenge exercise for the day. And you'll see over the next 5 days, for this 5-day countdown and challenge to the new year, everything's going to kind of build onto itself, so that when we jump into 2019, it's going to be kind of like a big explosion. No, but it'll be a good feeling transition. You know, because the biggest thing is you want to feel hope, and you want to feel like things are going to be amazing, and you want to have things to look forward to. And that is what I really want to help to create, is that excitement of really setting up for 2019 to be your best year ever. And we'll do it together. That's the exciting part too. So thank you, ladies, for jumping on here. And I can't wait to hear what you come up with for your best 5 moments of 2018. And have a wonderful Thursday. And I will see you ladies tomorrow morning. Goodbye.